Hey. Today I'm doing the everything diamond painting tag. As far as I can see, this was created by Michaela, who also has a YouTube channel, Michaela Renee, and she also does diamond painting videos here on YouTube. So yeah, she created it, and today I'm going to answer all the questions she put in the tag. I have them laying on that side beside me, so I will have to look at them in the meantime. But I'm working on this canvas from Diamond Art Club. It's Jewel of the Sea, this one, and I'm pretty much at the bottom. These are the only 2 rows I have left, so the end is in sight, finally. It's quite a big one. It's 65 by 81 centimeters, so it took me quite a while. But as I said, nearly finished. I'm using this pen today. It's by Diamond Pen Pal on Etsy. I've had this one for over 2 years, so I have no idea if they still have this. And I'm using this tray. It's from Melior 3D Print. They're also on Etsy, but they also have an Instagram account where you can order through the private message section. I always start with the black, or in this case, the very, very dark blue lines, the dots. So today I'm also going to do that. And then I'm going to start answering the questions, what the video is actually about. The first question is, how many diamond paintings have you completed? I had to count. I keep an highlight on my Instagram page where I keep track of all my finished diamond paintings. I actually, as I said, didn't know the number on the top of my head, but there are 24 finishes, which is not that much, honestly. The second question is, how many diamond paintings do you have currently in your stash? And the answer to that is also, I don't exactly know. I'm not going to count all these because it would take way too long. I think I'm up to about 70 at this point, which is crazy. I don't need that many. I don't want to have that many because it also gives me a bit of stress trying to get them all done at one point. They're all canvases I really like, obviously, because why otherwise would I have bought them? But that also means that I do want to get them finished at one point, which, as you know, since I only finished 24, it's going to take a long time. They're all very big canvases as well, not all as big as this one, but I'm not really into small canvases. Most of the ones I have are big. By the way, I also have a small stash left from my AliExpress purchases. These are the ones I bought first before I knew about the bigger companies, the licensed companies, the companies that do licensed artwork is what I meant to say. And I haven't really worked on the AliExpress ones since I found out about the licensing and stuff. I can't seem to get rid of them yet because I do like the images, and I like to tell myself I will get them done at one point, but to be honest, I'm not really sure that I will because I like all the licensed artwork that is in my stash better, and there's also a lot left to do. So if I'm being honest, I don't think I'll ever get to them, but I'm also not ready to let them go yet. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'll just keep them upstairs, lying there, collecting dust, and we'll see whatever I do with them eventually. The next question is, when did you begin diamond painting? I started diamond painting in August of 2020. I had my first son in April of 2020, and I was just looking for a new hobby. Well, really not even looking, because I didn't have that much time back then with just a little baby. But I saw a Dutch influencer mentioning she started diamond painting, and I followed her videos about that, and I was super intrigued and I wanted to try it. So I ordered a few kits from AliExpress, and I can still remember the anticipation of waiting for those kits to come in, and how excited I was when they did, and when I could finally start trying it myself. The paintings took about six days, I believe, around a week to get to me, but it was such a long week because I wanted to try it. Back then it wasn't as easy to get them elsewhere over here. Of course, you could order them from like Amazon and stuff, but that wouldn't have made much of a difference deliver time wise. So I just ordered them from AliExpress because they were very, very cheap there, and they had some cute designs. So that's when I started. I painted a lot a year long after I started, about, I would say, mid 2021. But then I got pregnant with my second son, and my body just wasn't having it. I was so tired at night. I just went to bed and my back started hurting, and the further I got along in my pregnancy, of course, my belly was in the way. So I pretty much stopped diamond painting altogether. As I said, around mid 2021. Then I had my second baby in May of 2022. And that's when things got even more busy. So then I didn't have time to diamond paint as well. I only found the time to pick it up again around July of last year, 2023, that is. So about 6 months ago now, I picked it back up, and I picked it back up good. I dove right in, full force, painting every night, every 3 minutes almost, because I just love it. Also picked my channel back up, picked my Instagram back up, and yeah, here we are. Not looking back. The fourth question: if you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? I think if you follow my channel or my Instagram a little bit, you can know my answer to that one. It's Diamond Art Club. It's where this canvas is from. It's just the best quality in my opinion. They are very, very pricey, especially over here. I'm in the Netherlands, so there's quite a big tax on them. Their shipping is expensive. Of course, they arranged it on their site so that shipping is free over 69 euros, I believe, but it's all calculated in there in the price. The canvases for us are way, way more expensive than they are if you live in the US. So one canvas can easily cost $90. Euros, I mean, it's crazy. But even though they are very, very pricey, I still managed to build up quite a stash, so that shows how much I love them. If I could only purchase from them, I would be totally okay. I wouldn't need any other store, even though I do really like some other stores, for example, Oraloa or Carrot Art, but Diamond Art Club is superior. in my opinion. The fifth question, when diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube, etc. When I'm diamond painting, I usually watch YouTube or watch Netflix. If I watch Netflix, it must be a show that I can follow without watching. So it usually is a show that I've already seen before. Right now, for example, I'm watching Outlander. I have seen that show, so it's a bit easier to follow. Also, it has to be spoken in Dutch or English. Otherwise, I can't follow it without looking. But fortunately, a lot of the shows I love are in mostly English. I also watch a lot of YouTube. I watch other diamond painting YouTube. I watch vlogs. I watch cooking things. I watch all random stuff. But most of the time, I just watch Netflix. My diamond painting time is my relaxing time. So I like to watch something relaxing. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? Landscape, fantasy, animals, etc. My favorite type of diamond painting is portraits. Like this one. If I could only do mostly women figures, mostly cartoony women figures, I would be totally happy. I love those. These are the things that are mostly in my stash, and I would gladly only work on them. If you ever saw one of my whip updates, I'm not. I'm not, like, definitely not a landscape person. Every time I do one, I think to myself, why? Why do I do this to myself again? I don't like doing landscapes. I do like the end result most of the time, but the process, no, not for me. What is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? I would have to check, but I'm pretty sure it's Hannah Lynn. Is the artist that this painting is also from, and I believe this is my fourth Hannah Lynn. And I haven't completed as much diamond paintings from another artist ever. Hannah Lynn is also the artist that I have most kits left from in my stash, and probably my favorite artist to diamond paint. I just like the outlining. I like how it sections up the how it sections up the section. Yeah, nice wording, but it does. How it sections up the section, so you can do the outline first and then fill all the color in. I just like that. Also, I like how Diamond Art Club renders the Hannah Lynn paintings, and yeah, it's just my favorite. What is the artists you own the most diamond paintings from? I should have read the questions before I started answering them, because I just answered this question in the last one. The artist I have most from in my stash is also Hannah Lynn. I believe I have like 10 or 15, just a crazy amount of Hannah Lynn still left in my stash. So I should keep working on those if I ever want to finish them all. What is your go-to wax when diamond painting? That's a thing I haven't really talked about before when I was explaining what I was using today, but I'm always using my own putty. This is not a shameless plug. This is my own diamond painting putty. I sell it on my Etsy store. The link is in the description box below. It's not as sticky as most of the other waxes are, or putties, I should say, other putties I've tried, but it works really, really well. It lasts a long time, it smells nice, it looks nice. Let me show you what the packaging looks like. This is an example of what one scent of my putty looks like. This is the pumpkin pie scent. It says over here, Diamond Painting Putty by Painting.Sparkles. That's me. It looks like this. Just pretty color, nice scent, really warm. Yeah, pumpkin pie spice, cinnamon, vanilla. Yeah, just love it. I dip this multi-pleasure in, press it down, wiggle it around, take off the excess, and start painting. The next question, what do you do with your finished diamond paintings? Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio, or something else? When I finish a diamond painting, I put it back in a box. I never hung one up. I don't plan on hanging one up. I do think they're very pretty, but I don't want them hanging in my house. I just roll them up, put them back in the box, and store them away. I'm not sure what I will ever do with them, if I will ever do anything with them, but for now, that is what I do. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed, uh, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready to work on them? I always open them. I like looking at what I bought. It makes me want to start all the kits I get in. That's the downside, but I like to see what I ordered, like to see what I look at, like where the ABs are, how many ABs there are, what they look like, if there are any special drills, what the canvas looks like, all the stuff. I just want to look. I also look just to check if everything that is supposed to be in there is actually in there, and if it's the right canvas. I've never had I never had it be the wrong thing in there, but I heard people did come across the wrong canvas. So I think it's important to check, because if you do, then you can contact the company, they can set it right. And when you open it a few years later, the painting might not be in stock or might not even be sold anymore. And then you're pretty much, yeah, can't say the word, but you know what I mean. What is your #1 unicorn kit that you currently do not own but hope to one day? I don't really have one right now. My unicorn kits are the ones that are not available anymore. I started diamond painting, as I said, in 2021, and that's when the princess panels were still available at Diamond Art Club. I didn't get one. I was thinking of getting one, but I don't know why I didn't end up actually doing it, and that is a thing I regret now. But yeah, it's okay. I have a lot of kits that I love, and they will replace those princess kits that I never got. No, it's totally fine. I still might do a cross stitch conversion of one of the princess panels, but we'll see. I still need to finish my other Heaven and Earth Designs cross stitch conversion first before I can even let myself think about starting a new one, because yeah, I just need to get things finished first. What is the kit in your stash you are most looking forward to working on? Whew, I have so much that I would love to start working on right away. But my unicorn kit that I just received a few months ago is By the Light of the Moon. It's from Diamond Art Club and the artist is Willowing Arts. I got that one from a D-stash and that was my unicorn. I saw it completed and I didn't buy it from Diamond Art Club when I had the chance and I regretted it. So I asked in a D-stashing Facebook group if someone was willing to sell it to me, and someone was. And now I have it and I'm so happy. So I can't wait to work on that one, but I'm not sure when I will because I have a few other ones lined up that I'm going to do first. So I'm pretty sure I will get to it this year, but it still might be a couple of months before I do. Not sure. I'm not in a hurry. I will get to it someday, and that will be a great day. Do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix? That can be a short answer. I prefer a mix. I hate paintings that are all confetti, but I also hate paintings that are all color blocking. I need a mix to keep it interesting, to keep me motivated to finishing that canvas. How do you pick which piece you want to work on next? I think I've just the right amount left to finish this piece and then I need to fill this container back up, but not right now. I pick my next piece to work on just pretty much randomly. I just pick one that I like to feel like. I just picked one that I feel like working on at the time. I am planning on making that even more random. I do have a few ones lined up that I am starting hopefully soon when I finish this one and my other whip. And after those 3 that are lined up, I'm planning on getting a random number generator, random kit generator or something like that, and just let that pick my next canvas. I think it would be really fun. Also might let it pick 2 or 3 kits and then pick myself which of the 2 or 3 I want to work on, because letting it pick one painting and me having to work on that one, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that. I do like to have a little bit of control myself, but we'll see. What is your favorite season, holiday to diamond paint from? That can be also a short answer. I don't do season or holiday diamond painting. It's not something I enjoy. I don't do Christmas kits. I don't do Halloween kits, or unless it's something, it's an image I just really love. But then I won't force myself to work on it at the time of the holiday, at the time of the season. I just want to work on a kit when I feel like it, when it fits my schedule, and not when it fits the season or the holiday. Do you work on one kit at a time or have multiple whips going on? If you saw my whip update, you also know I'm definitely a multiple whip kind of girl. I always have at least 3 kits painted, no, 3 kits kitted up so that I have something to switch between. I really enjoy having the opportunity to switch it up. Keeps it interesting and also keeps my YouTube videos and my shorts and reels a bit interesting, because when I only have one painting to film the shorts and reels on, it gets really repetitive very soon, and I don't think that's very nice. So I always have multiple whips. Right now I have 4, which is a pretty low number for me. The most I've had at one time is 7, which was way too much. and which is why I brought it down to 4 and hope to keep it at maximum 4 for at least the foreseeable future. Neutral, dark pieces or colorful pieces. As you can also probably tell from this painting, colorful. I need colors to keep it interesting. I couldn't work on these kits that Diamond Art Club has been releasing a lot lately that are mostly black and white and brown. I just can't. I need color. Otherwise I'll get bored, don't want to finish the painting, don't enjoy it. I need color. Large pieces or snack size pieces. This question I pretty much already answered. Also, big pieces. I love the detail that big pieces bring, although I do think they take a long time. I would prefer them to be done a little bit sooner, but yeah, that's what comes with the big pieces, of course. They just take a long time to finish, but the outcome is great. Place diamonds with tweezers or pen. Pen. I never tried placing diamonds with a tweezer, but it seems so hard for me. Why would you do that? Why? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of strain on your hands also, I think. So I'm just going to stick to my pretty pen. Squares or rounds? I prefer squares. I also do round paintings. I do round paintings to switch it up. I also like the look of those, but my favorite is definitely squares. They just fit so nicely together if you buy them from a decent company at least. And they give a more detailed end result, which I like. What is your favorite method of placing AB drills? Another shameless plug. My own putty. It also works with AB drills, and it's all I use to place them. It might require a bit of extra pushing it back in, making it less sticky with my finger or damming it on my skin like this, but it worked great with ABs. The best I've tried so far. So, what is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? When I start on a new canvas, I take the clear plastic cover off and I put these white cover papers all over it. And then when I do a section, I take one off, do the section, and then move on to the next one, of course. That's what I always do, and I'm actually looking into making my own cover papers and selling them on Etsy too, but I'm not there yet. Might still take a few weeks, but I think I'm getting there soon. And from then on, I will probably only use the cover papers I make. Do you have any other crafty hobbies aside from diamond painting? Not really. I like diamond painting, and it's pretty much how I spend my free time, always. So no, not really. And then the last question, who do you tag to do this video? I don't have a specific person in mind because my diamond painting friends that I talk to the most don't have YouTube channels, but I do tag them. Especially you, Nikki. You should start a YouTube channel. I would watch all your videos. But other than that, I tag everyone that has a channel, that does videos, that watches this one. I tag you and let me know if you did this video. I will go and watch it and I'm sure I will enjoy it because I love hearing people talk about diamond painting and their journey. So, a little bit left of this blue color, but that's, ooh, oopsie. But that's the end of the questions. I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about diamond painting for almost half an hour. But I did really enjoy answering the questions. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave me a comment about your diamond painting journey. And I hope to see you next time. And have a nice day. Bye.